welcome. My name is Laura O'Brien and I'm an occupational therapist. I specialize in children and young adults, and I have a private practice in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. Today I'm going to present an OT telehealth therapy session, and I'm doing telehealth now in my home to your home, and I'm so happy you're here. So I wanted to present a typical agenda of how I do occupational therapy telehealth for children. So this is my visual, this is my schedule, and you can see the screen here. And at the top I have these, what I call buttons. They're magnets, and they're all different colors, and that makes it fun for the kids. And we use these when we move these buttons down throughout the chart to show that we completed an activity. So I like the kids, sometimes they like to pick their favorite color, and that makes it more fun for them. So I try to give them many opportunities to make choices in the session. So we begin the occupational therapy telehealth with number one, meet and greet. And that's where I say hello to the children. Hi, so glad you're here. How's your week going? Say hi to moms and dads. Many times I have siblings that attend, especially the telehealth now in the home. So I welcome the siblings into the session, and I try to make it as helpful for the whole family as I can. So after we do the meet and greet and check in, then we move down to cardio dance, and that's fun. We get the body moving, we get our heart beating and our muscles pumping, and we use fun music that the kids really want to jump to and clap to, and sometimes they jump on a trampoline, sometimes they dance on the floor, sometimes they twirl in a chair or jump on a Bosu or pillows. So we engage all participation, and usually that lasts for about the length of a song or two, about 5 minutes. And after we do the cardio dance, we move to checking in to see how our engine is running today. So we ask the children, and they're all familiar with the program. If not, I teach the program. Sometimes your body moves fast like a fast car, and sometimes your body moves slow like a slow car, and sometimes it moves just right. And then I asked, where is your engine running today? And if the children say their engine is running fast, I move a button down to designate fast, and that's okay. And sometimes the children will say their engine is running slow, and I'll move a slow button down, and I'll say that's okay too. And sometimes their engine is running just right, and that's okay as well. So we just want to tune in, see if where we're at, see if our activities are going to make a difference in their engine running. We also can check in with the siblings or the parents, because sometimes the parents might report that they're running slow, and these activities, if they do as a family, could help them as well. So we go down to the sensory tune-up area of the chart, and we look at the mouth tune-ups, the eye tune-ups, the ears, the hands, the muscles, and the brain tune-ups. And we check in, and we try to do activities for each of the sensory systems. We try to hit as many cranial nerves as possible by adding multiple sensory input, because that improves our motor output and it improves the opportunity to learn. So we like to engage multiple sensory opportunities with our children. And so if the children do a mouth tune-up, we take a button, and they'll maybe pick the color. Maybe they're going to be blue buttons, and we move it down to the mouth tune-up. And the same thing with the eyes and the muscles. For the muscles, we do heavy work, like maybe putting, some of my families have weights, wrist weights, or other type of weights that they could do some weightlifting, and I'll get into that later in the sessions. But once we do a muscle tune-up or any of the tune-ups, we again keep moving the buttons down for the amount of times we're doing the tune-ups. For the brain tune-ups, we use the cards here, and the children are taught the cards, or I can teach them. So sometimes children have difficulty getting started. This is my start card. And when they do start, I'll say, wow, great job, you started. And I'll bring the card down, and I'll say, you earned the start card. Some of our children have trouble pausing, and waiting. So if they can pause, I'll say, another great job, you earned another card, you earned the pause card. And so we go, and sometimes children have a little difficulty being flexible. They kind of don't want to do it a certain way, and I'll congratulate them if they were able to adjust and do it maybe a different way, and I'll say, great job being flexible today. and then I'll give them a flexible card. And the children love to get all the cards at the bottom here, and then we can say, wow, great job. You earned the whole deck of brain cards. Way to go. So after we do these activities, we move down to number 4, and that's where we do work on our social emotional skills, and we like to bring the whole family in and play a game. Sometimes they'll play a board game on the floor with their moms or their brothers or sisters, and sometimes we'll do an interactive game together, like green light, red light, Simon Says, or Simon Says yoga pose, something fun that they know. And sometimes they'll play a game on the floor, and that's really fun to watch them engage with their fingers and also use their problem-solving skills. And then we like to end the session with number 5, something to kind of unwind and relax. So we do some stretching, we do some yoga, and then we end by usually going into our cave, our bear cave, or under the blanket. We try to be creative and fun, taking all the pillows off the couch and laying on them, maybe making a sandwich out of them. Some of my children have weights that we've made, and they have some at home. They might put a weighted pillow on their tummy so they could feel their belly breathing when we relax. We might have the family wrap their head in a towel and apply some pressure so they can relax their head, their mind, their thoughts. Sometimes we apply a little traction to their arms or to their legs in a gentle pulling action, like a rubber band, stretch and relax. And then we put some pressure down into the muscles in the body, and then we all relax at the end. And that's how we end our session. So I want to thank you for joining me, and hope to see you again, and hope you have some enjoyment following this OT schedule. Bye-bye. Thank you.